Guess what? Come!
Oh, I found a thingy. Come on.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid
Huge
Snake.
man.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after
You accusing me of cranking it out on stream?
Going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Hello, hello, how you doing? Hope you are well. What a weird alert. Food, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Hey, Lindley, Wamasi, Fox, thank you for the biddies. JCav, thank you for 91 months. Very much appreciated, everybody. Does everything sound and look okay? I did a bunch of stuff to make this retro setup ready to go. I'm using my wireless mic so that I can face the CRT, so I can play this correctly. Abe, thank you for 105 months.
Coming.
That's a weird one. That is a weird one. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. Wamasi, thank you for 104 months.
What the hell's going on in here?
Ambrose, thank you for 16 months. Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I got I just got a wild hair to want to mess with the original Metal Gear Solid.
That's demonic, friend.
As I mentioned the other day, I have never actually played through the true original. Metal Gear Solid 1 for me was Twin Snakes, which is basically Metal Gear Solid 1 on the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine. I don't know if they use the engine, actually. But it's very similar to Metal Gear Solid 2 in looks and gameplay. But yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation when Metal Gear Solid came out. Nor did I have any friends who had a PlayStation 1 and Metal Gear Solid. So I was but a moneyless youth when the PlayStation came out, so it wasn't like I had a choice. We were a Nintendo household. We did not get a PlayStation 1. We got a Nintendo 64. I think Metal Gear Solid could sort of be classified as tank controls, I guess. No, it's not. It has action controls. They're just kind of weird and early. They're not smooth. I'll say that. But they're not tank controls, actually. You don't have to do the thing where you, like, slowly turn and then you drive your character in one direction. Yo, Die Hard Trilogy is not trash. Die Hard Trilogy is incredible. At least it was incredible in the arcade. The home version might suck shit. I don't think I have a copy of that for any system, and it makes me real sad. That's not Die Hard Trilogy? Is it not the one with the crazy... Oh, okay, alright, okay. Calm down. The one I'm thinking of is the one that's like it's a fighter. It was sort of like pseudo 3D. It had a really cool style visually that I really liked. I remember the highlight of the experience for me was always getting my hands on the over-the-shoulder rocket launcher. That's what you really wanted. And that's just called Die Hard Arcade, I guess. I guess I don't know what Die Hard Trilogy is. Yo, I love the PlayStation 1, Kiki. The PlayStation 1 has fantastic visual aesthetics, many incredible bangers in the library. Oh, yeah, that sounds like shit, Dell. And this is one of the greatest games on the PlayStation 1. Actually, M, where are you at? I don't think you need a timeline. I don't know how many people I'm going to be able to really convince of this, but I think that Metal Gear Solid is deeply worth your time, especially if you're not really familiar with Metal Gear already. Because Metal Gear Solid has a very easy to... well, okay. It has a pretty digestible story. There's some twists and turns, and there's definitely confusing stuff in it, but it's not that bad to follow along, and I think it's fun to follow along. I feel like Metal Gear Solid is very much a comic book. It's a fun little comic book. There's only 2 guys named Snake in this one. There's only 2 named Snake in this one. No more than that. Yes, well, I was only talking about this one. Dell. You know I'm not emulating this fucking game? Hey, Dave. Oh, okay, you're just talking to everybody else. Well, I wasn't really saying to go play it. I was actually saying stick around and watch. Oh, wow, that sucks, Kiki. Sorry to hear that. Well, if we're going to start anywhere, I think we got to start here. We could start here, but I think this is too much. Maybe it's not too much. I don't know. Do you guys want me to read you the specials? Thank you, Dave. You have been overridden by the majority. Previous operations. I'm not sure Metal Gear actually matters that much. I think Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake matters a lot more, but it's only 13 pages. The year 1995. Deep in South Africa, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg. Outer Heaven, an armed fortress nation established by the legendary mercenary who is feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and lunatic. The Western nations have found out that a weapon of mass destruction could rewrite war history. Is under development at Outer Heaven. They have called upon the high-tech Special Force Unit Foxhound to take care of the situation. In response to this order, Big Boss, Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, sent Gray Fox, the man with the codename Fox, which is given to the best member of the unit. Operation Intrude N313. After a few days, his last message being Metal Gear, Gray Fox is missing in action. Taking the situation seriously, the top men of the West again called for Foxhound. Big Boss selects Solid Snake, who has just recently joined Foxhound, as the agent and entrusts everything to him. Successfully making a solo infiltration to Outer Heaven, Snake got in touch with local resistance members Schneider, Diane, and Jennifer. With their cooperation, Snake succeeds in rescuing Gray Fox. Gray Fox then laid out the terrifying facts about Metal Gear. Metal Gear was the development name of a nuclear, warhead-equipped, two-legged walking tank. It can walk through even the roughest terrains that would stop normal tanks. It can conduct local warfare by itself with unique weapons like its Vulcan cannon and anti-tank missiles. It was indeed a new type of weapon that can conduct a nuclear attack against any place on the face of the Earth from any land surface. With Metal Gear, Outer Heaven was trying to establish its military superiority over the entire world. In order to destroy Metal Gear, Snake rescues Metal Gear's chief engineer, Dr. Petrovich, and his daughter, Elin, who was taken hostage for her father to continue with his development, and hears from Dr. Petrovich how to destroy Metal Gear. However, as Snake approaches the heart of Outer Heaven and Metal Gear, well-designed traps are set all around Snake, as if all his actions are being leaked to the enemy. In the midst of escalating battle, the leader of the resistance, Schneider, falls into the hands of the enemy, and Snake himself gets injured through the deadly battles with Outer Heaven's best mercenaries. But Snake's indomitable spirit leads him to the 100th floor basement of the secret base where Metal Gear was developed. Evading the powerful defense system that wipes out all intruders, Snake ultimately succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. Snake tries to escape from Outer Heaven upon completing the mission. However, during the escape, he was confronted by one man, Foxhound Commander-in-Chief Big Boss. Big Boss laughs at the astounded Snake and tells him of the truth about his mission. While serving as the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Boss also ran a mercenary dispatch company utilizing his connections and capital from his years as a merc. He was planning to build this company a larger military establishment, and he built Outer Heaven as its base. His purpose for sending the rookie Snake to Outer Heaven was to cause information confusion against the West. However, Big Boss's miscalculated. He never thought that Snake would make it this far. Having lost Metal Gear, Big Boss activates the self-destruction system of the underground base. While the countdown to destruction continues, his scream echoes in the emptiness. "You've gone too far! Too far!" On the 100th floor basement, the battle between two men commences, free of ideology and politics. Uh-oh. The armed fortress nation, Outer Heaven, collapsed. The impenetrable fortress, made from the best military technology and occupied by the toughest mercenaries, burned in flames. Behind him, the flames reached skyward as Outer Heaven fell, leaving Solid Snake all alone. So that's Metal Gear. And then we have Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. 1999. The world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy resource is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed, and the world economy is in confusion. The 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. One man's invention changed the entire situation. A Czech genius and biologist, Dr. Kio Marv, invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis, but at the same time, the world entered a time of tension regarding this new algae. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he gets abducted by someone and disappears. Nations begin investigations immediately, and a name soon appeared: Zanzibar Land. Zanzibar Land was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 1997. When their uprising took place, the CIS army, the CIS army, formed around Russia, sends a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibar Land resists by gathering a band of mercenaries from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated. and Zanzibar land declared its independence. Due to the active role mercenaries played, this war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibar land was referred to as an armed fortress nation. A military nation with a group of strong mercenaries surrounded by a tough fortress. According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly is armed with nuclear weapons. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining oilics in addition to nuclear weapons, Zanzibar land was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. Concerned about the situation, the United States orders Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv. Campbell was a former member of Foxhound. He brought back Solid Snake, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Heaven 4 years ago, and asks him to win back both Dr. Marv and oilics. Successfully infiltrating Zanzibar land, and with the help of CIA agent Hori and others, Snake is able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovich, the chief engineer of Metal Gear at Outer Heaven. He too was abducted to Zanzibar land and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. He tells the surprised Snake of an even more shocking fact. Big Boss, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Heaven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibar land. Hold on one second. I hear a shenanigan or something. What's going on out here? What's happening out here? Oh. You just playing? Well, buddy, if it's making you sneeze, like, take it easy. As I was reading this, through my over-ear headphones, I hear sneeze, 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 sneeze. I'm like, okay, is one of our dogs dying of sneezing? So I go out there, and he's got like this pumpkin squeaky toy. It's just a pumpkin, but he's like, dismantling it. He's pulling the stuffing out. And I guess something about it is making him sneeze his head off. And when I got out there, he was so excited to show me what he had done. And he was waving the pumpkin around and then sneezing. And I'm like, whatever. You see this joke. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Lay it out there. It's fine. Snake rescues Dr. Petrovich in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard and former Czech international secret police agent, and then heads for the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed the narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flies into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Snake starts hearing a well-known voice. "Hey, Snake, we are good buddies. I can let you go. Just leave this place at once." Gray Fox. Snake sees Gray Fox controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound, who, after the fall of Outer Heaven, disappeared as if he followed Big Boss. Losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovich be taken away, Snake screams, "Fox, I will not give up!" After a series of deadly battles with mercenaries, Snake finally gets to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, when he arrives, he is too late. He sees Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovich, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovich tells Snake that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeated tortures because of heart problems. Snake then receives an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovich had been voluntarily visiting Zanzibar land to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the directions of Petrovich himself. After the truth comes out, Petrovich attacks Snake, but Snake easily puts an end to him and obtains the structural plan of Oilix. While trying to escape, Snake is confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Gray Fox. The tremendous battle takes place in the underground base, and Snake finally succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. However, Gray Fox does not submit and challenges Snake to the final battle. In the midst of a minefield, Snake and Fox fight without any weapons, a fist-to-fist duel, involving no hatred or murder intent. During that weird moment of purity, the two are bound in forces transcending words and emotion. Snake wins the tough but pure battle against Gray Fox. However, there still was someone else Snake had to fight. Big Boss. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Heaven, Big Boss was waiting for Snake. One who has experienced the tension of battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Snake is infuriated at the arrogant Big Boss. There is only one battle I have to fight. To free myself from you, to shatter the nightmare. Big Boss, I will kill you. With the structural plan of Oilix, Snake and Hori escape from Zanzibar land on a rescue helicopter. Snake once again saves the world. However, there is no smile on his face. Big Boss's last words keep ringing in Snake's head. Whichever wins, our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there. And the survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Snake then disappears into the white lands of Alaska, alone. So there you go. That's Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. These games came out on MSX, and Metal Gear 2 was never released in the States until much, much later as like pack-ins for other things. And I think now it's on, there's a collection on Steam you can get. Metal Gear did come out on NES, yes. Metal Gear 2 was the one I was just talking about, I think, but maybe I misspoke. The Metal Gear 2 that we got in the States on the NES is called Snake's Revenge, and it's like not canon or semi-canon in a weird way, but it was not an actual Metal Gear game. It was something, I think Konami's like subsidiary that threw together, something somebody threw together. Actually, I think Snake's Revenge ended up inspiring a lot of stuff in Metal Gear Solid 2. Reticulating sperms. Foxborn, thank you for that gift sub to Frosted Fox 2. All right, so now you have that bit of backstory. There's a few important names and references there. But that gives you a little bit to work with. Now we're going to check out the briefing.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff, and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
I absolutely love the artwork in this, and I love the style of these. So that was the mission description. Operation outline.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 Huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
So, already Snake is starting off with, like, he's being forced into this shit. Oh, weird. That one kicks me all the way back out. Why? I assume this is the first video. Maybe it's not the first video. Probably is, though. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm not sure how this works, actually. I thought each of these had a video to it.
105. Wait.
Quaxum, thank you for 105 months. Does this play another different video?
It's been a long time.
No. Maybe there's just the two. That's the same one. Oh.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
There we go.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal
Quaxum.
facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch?
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I love these so much.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
So yeah. It's Snake's old team. And in 19 hours, they're gonna nuke something. Unless they are given the remains of Big Boss.
100 huge months.
Flynn, thank you for 100 months. Very much appreciated.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by Kodak.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like 1,000,000 miles away. Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
It's a little
My
dated.
niece, Meryl.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. And since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
That's quite a
I've thought
detail
of us
there.
as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
Absolutely
My
bizarre.
personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have 2 conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel. That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter, As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
I really like this presentation a lot. I imagine a lot of people probably blew over it entirely and just went straight into new game. But a lot of this stuff is just not in the game, or not in the same way. You can get most of this information, but not as much detail, and not this cool aesthetic.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
Now we'll get clarification on this.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
That is how Snake talks.
With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
Big guy.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his
I'm
hair.
gonna rebrand
People are
myself as
amazing.
Crabstar.
And then you're gonna transplant those
Architect.
genes into soldiers?
Thank you for 87 months.
We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
I don't know where that one came from, Klaus.
Tell me about these next-generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
I love these conversations. I think they're absolutely great.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The Sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
It's funny, like, consuming content like this now. Like, I don't know what the sort of general perception was compared to today. But I would say today, like, my perception is that in terms of, like, who's in charge of all these departments and the things that they get up to and do, it seems like it is pretty much just morons. So, like, none of any of this is possible. Or if it were, like, it would be absolute train wrecks top to bottom. This kind of coordination, building a genome army or something like that, it's just outside the capabilities.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
Well, I mean, there's obviously a convention going on here, right? It's basically ability, animal name, right? Or something, animal name. I thought weapon animal, but solid and liquid
Snake.
break that.
Liquid Snake. The man with the same code name as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
And that is it. That is the whole briefing.
I need to borrow your scissors.
Almost.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
A little bonus item, I think, for watching all of the briefings. All right. I think we can get into it. There's the VR training, but I am going to just skip that for now. I'm going to do normal, I think. I'd like to do a non-lethal run, but I have not played this one. Hey, why are you yelling at me? Stop it. Oh yeah, this game has a perfect soundtrack.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it.
I'm
going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it.
And we're in. So I think the most difficult thing for me with this is going to be the control scheme. Because it's sort of like, it's what I know, but more limited. Like there's no crouch walk. But I don't even really know when crouch walk came into the equation. There isn't a slow walk either. Like a quiet walk. Basically just run or not run. So I think if I want to be non-lethal, I have to basically just avoid these guys as much as possible.
What was that noise?
Whoops.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
You don't start with the box. So the elevator is a timed thing. I think I just have to chill. It is C. Oh, what? You saw me here? Oh, man.
I heard something. Where'd he go?
I'm mad. I guess I didn't choose the best hiding place. Oh, whoop. I'm dead. It's only in the attract mode, see?
Snake, what happened?
It's not part of the new game. I thought I would be out of range of his eyeballs. I thought I would be fine. I have a teeny weeny little life bar, I will say. Just like real life. This is the original source of that sound. So, huh?
Is it doing a retro game?
Yeah, doing Metal Gear. Solid.
Hey, Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Cake?
Tea and cookies.
Oh, was it cookies? Oh, cake was the first. Okay.
You already had. Bye. Today's tea and cookies.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Okay.
What was that noise?
God, these guys have some genome ears. Oh, shoot. Everything's fine. Back up here again. Stop calling me. There we go. So, I believe there's like a choke grab in this, but I don't know how to use it. Hell yeah, Jim. Do you play the Steam version? Ah, okay, thank you. That's what I thought, but I don't think it's super great, is it? Don't they basically, like, you can kill them, but you can also knock them out, but it takes a long time. And I think they don't stay knocked out for very long. I love that fucking logo. They should never have changed the logo. I don't know what they were thinking. The logo for this game and the game over text are like some of my favorite pieces of design ever. Fuck yeah, Dave.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
I fucking love this stuff.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
The music and the tone and the style of this game are perfect still.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
A little cringe.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies.
The
and the blue
nanomachines
cone shape
draw her
represents
on
their
his
field
eye.
of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all
That
made
is
from
true,
currently
Jim.
existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling
So
lonely.
DARPA, I believe, is a
Seriously,
real
Snake, we're here to back you up,
agency.
so call if you need some information or advice.
I forget what the.
I'm also in charge of your mission data.
Oh, there you go.
Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
I feel transported directly back to the 90s.
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
Yeah, but
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right.
I also love how he's
They're
doing
armed with
this
5.56ers
standing
and pineapples.
wide out in the open. He even gets up on a hill for them to see him easier.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
God, it's so crazy they were able to slap this
I'll
shit
let
together
you
on the
decide the best
PlayStation 1.
COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
And we are in. My controller turned off. I was like, when's it going to give me control? Alright. So like I said, I'm not very familiar with this one, actually. I played Twin Snakes, but that plays and looks very different to this. I mean, it's faithful, but it is a giant leap up from like what we're seeing here. The reason I was interested in the grab move is that I'd like to try to do a non-lethal run. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I actually don't know the parameters. But we have many experts with us here, so... Shit. See, now, I wish I could take that guy out, but I literally have nothing to take him out with other than to kill him. But he does go away. from where I want to go. I'd like to cross the middle, I think. No, I know, but there's like a non-lethal that the game counts, right? That's what I'm talking about. If the game doesn't count a kill against the non-lethal, then it's fine. Okay, sick. I want to cross the middle. Oop, wait, no. Oh, come on. Oops. Whoa. Wow. God, that light caught, like, my pinky toe. Threshold for best rank is 25 kills, which includes the required kills. Gotcha. Okay. So I just picked up these chaff grenades. Now I have stun grenades. Honestly, this feels surprisingly good. This feels super good. Better than I expected. I thought I was going to have more trouble with this, because I'm so used to, like, 2 and 3. This ain't bad. Also, is Twin Snakes so bad? It's perfect like a diamond. Okay. I like that. Now, isn't there something in the truck worth trying to get? That might be tough. He was under the truck. Alright, I'll see what I can do. But not inside the truck? Oh my god. Wow, Jesus. They're so aggro. You didn't see me come in here, stop it. I'm dead! Look at that, game over. Not even sad about dying. It just looks so good. Alright, let's see if I can do a better job this time. I think I need to run across sooner. Now. Oh, yes. Hell yes.
A surveillance camera?
Oh yeah, we didn't get this last time. Because I had an alert up. I thought I was good there, Flynn. I thought I was fine. Clearly I was not. Okay, so we're going to try to get to the truck, right? We've got our guy on this side who wanders around. And then there's the guy on the opposite side who approaches the truck. He's going to be too close to truck. The little chaff sound, I also love it. It's great. I played the fucking shit out of the tanker demo on PS2. And the chaff sound just makes me think of the tanker. Because of that. Is there... Where's the patrolling soldier here? I mean, if he's not gonna, I'm good with it. Ah, the SOCOM. Yes, I'm so glad I came to the back of the truck. There's nothing under the truck. There's nothing. Oh. This is terrible, because now I've got no radar. I don't know where anybody is. Oh, he's asleep. Is there anything else I should be trying to get? Or should I crawl past this guy? Go inside. The camera is a problem. I don't know if I can crawl past the camera cone. Maybe? I really don't know. Oh, he's awake. He's not awake. Hold on a second. I hear a shenanigan. Did something fall? Everything good in here? Thought I heard something fall.
Oh, no, it must have been there.
Oh, okay. It's all good. All right. Now, can I get in there? Aw. Snake, no. Why did you turn completely around?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Okay. I think what I'm trying to do is probably not feasible here. There's not enough room. It was fine. It was perfect. Oh yeah, Flynn. I just want to enjoy it with everybody. I love Metal Gear, you know. And I am very excited to share that love with everybody. And I really wanted to, you know, close that gap the fact that I haven't actually played the original. Excuse me. I'm astonished, really, at how good this is on PlayStation 1. Yeah. It holds up super good. Controls don't feel too bad. They definitely feel a little less refined. And obviously there's some missing features, but that's not a big deal. Even the rats.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
Snake, when you enter a narrow space, you'll automatically go into intrusion mode. Press up on the directional button to go forward, and down to retreat backwards. You can also press right or left to face either direction. Advance while hiding yourself. Pay attention to the enemy's actions, and make sure you're not discovered.
But be careful. You can't attack while you're in intrusion mode either.
And even if you go into intrusion mode while you're being chased, the enemy's grenades will still follow you. Snake, first you've got to find the DARPA chief. Look for clues.
Yeah, for sure. I love just the sheer detail. I do want to make a point of talking to everybody to extract all their little
radar won't
messages.
work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference, and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay? Don't give up, Snake.
Oh, actually, I want to bug Master one more time.
If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
Just repeats that. Yeah, but not to worry. I am using my MemCard Pro, so I have basically infinite virtual memory cards. Rats. I guess they swam. go from here?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Music. I should put some other saves on. Great point. Oh. Music is basically perfect.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
Will it? No time was too long. No time was so long. I'm the master of evasion. They'll never figure this out. Oops.
Snake, first you've got to find the DARPA chief. Look for clues.
Oh yeah, these are going to definitely be some of the dumbest Metal Gear Solid soldiers. That's just a fact. I love the good old PlayStation 1 texture warping. So beautiful. Shit. Got a camera up here. I don't have infinite chaff grenades. Is this soldier gonna see me on the stairs, I wonder? No, I think we're in the clear. Actually, I might not need a chaff grenade. Yeah, very dithery. Love the dithering. Oh, I like hesitated. I lost confidence, but we're good. We're good. Snake, can you stop gluing yourself to the wall, please? Can you open this door? Can this door be open? Can you open this door, Snake? Snake, can you do it? Is it possible, Snake? I guess it's not possible. I'm leaving. Okay. Everything's fine. Just want to get out the ability to see where I'm going. There's that across the way. That's probably our elevator that we're looking for. So I guess these doors are just locked. No, I've never played the MSX games. Actually, a little dream of mine is to get my hands on literally an MSX and copies of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. But it's a little bit of a tall order. I think it's probably in the vicinity of like... Gosh, by now it's probably... would be like $1,000. These doors are like the main gameplay mechanic in those games? What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh. Gotcha. I also don't really understand if I was supposed to be able to use the elevator or not, or what. I'm feeling dumb. God damn, holy shit. The controls are a little goofy because Snake is really eager to glue himself to any sort of outcropping in the wall. Oh, I think this is not the elevator? Freight elevator? Not sure. There's a lot of freight in here. Hell yeah. Okay, awesome. So now I see. I almost forgot about this camera. That would have been bad. I'm getting notified with notifications. So we're still doing sort of like a little house shopping on the side. Semi-serious house shopping. And Nakomi sent me a screenshot. She said, this one has a 400-car garage. And it literally does say 400 cars garage. Very nice. Okay, so I need to get down to the elevator again. Also, I've been under both tanks, and there wasn't anything under either. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. Square is the proper button, right? Nope, it was not the right button. There we go. Please. Yeah, it was circle. There we go. Sheesherino. Hello? There we go. I thought I could close the door. I couldn't. Beep, boop, beep.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Understood. Okay, seems like the coast is clear. Snake, I need you to face this. Okay.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Is there a way to look down? I don't think so, huh? Oh, circle will look down? Maybe I can't look down that vent? I can look down with the scope. Yeah, it's just not happening, Jim. It's just not happening. Not this one either.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Oh, I think that's what they just want you to basically hold triangle and then...
Is that a woman? Not him.
Does she just continue doing sit-ups forever? Let's see. I'm gonna check the other vents real quick.
Oh, kinda damn cold.
Oh, it's this guy.
I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
That toilet is huge, dude. Ah. So there's an item in here. I wish this was actually analog instead of looking straight down or not looking down at all. I could rotate it. Oh. Oh, there's an item in the toilet as well. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. They wouldn't do something like that, Fox. Yeah, see, it hasn't changed at all. Are you saying you have to leave it entirely? That's a lot of work for something like that.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information.
That toilet is huge. You could flush a person.
We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
It is unfortunate that they couldn't make their mouths flat.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
Look at it. It's beautiful.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past.
It's the Magellan.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
It's so great.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstead, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
Ridiculous.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you.
So good.
The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Yeah, just stuff him down the huge toilet. Well, you see, something happened.
move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Oh, well. I thought that would matter somehow. Are they required to be killed? Maybe they are.
Snake!
Ah. I got bamboozled. That was also the first time I've used the stun grenades. Yeah, so you can hear her beating up the one guard that was patrolling. And then she opens this door.
Don't move!
I thought the stun grenade would knock them out because in later games that's how the stun grenade works.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
I forgot to put my ration up, so now I'm dead. Oh, does this not even have the tranquilizer pistol? That's crazy. If so, I guess Twin Snakes really screwed me up. Because Twin Snakes has all of that. But I guess you're right. You're right that it is very different. Alright, make sure my ration's up.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
There we go.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
I have to memorize the butt.
Fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Night, M.
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Just opens. Oh, right. Now, we could go back up here and go in those rooms that I couldn't open before. This game is so cool. There's our cardboard box. Oh yeah. Hello? Oh, right. I have to have the damn key card equipped. This works on the camera, right? I'm about to find out. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, this is damn level 2? Shit. Alright, well, back to the elevator then. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah. I think I remember this. There's like traps here, I think, as well. Yup, there it is. There's one. That's level 5. Oops. I guess lockers weren't a thing either, were they? Yeah, C4. This is where we're looking for discolored walls, right? It's right here. Yeah, there it is. Now. Press square to set. Circle to detonate. Nice. Jam. We be jamming.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
And then... Yep.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
I assume this is a required kill as well, right?
Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle. All right, alive. Let's go. Hiding won't help. Hiding won't help. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of Corda. You know, sulfur smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Hiding won't help. Wait a minute.
That's bad. I have wasted a lot of bullets. I'm not sure that I have...
Wait a minute.
I mean, this won't be good. I feel like that should definitely detonate the whole room. Oh, he was way past it. It didn't detonate the whole room. It was actually fine. Oh god.
Wait a minute.
That's not good.
You idiot!
You idiot. C4 is how you do this fight. But you only walk away with one C4. Unless I'm missing something. It respawns. That's brilliant. So then it's just a matter of timing. I immediately hit it without thinking whatsoever.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
That might not be the best placement. Ooh, I nailed it. Alright, good.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming.
Oh.
You idiot!
So my first placement was actually smart. My second one was not smart. Is there another after this one? No. This is already all blown. Good, good, good. Okay.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Wow, what? Okay, that was still too close. No problem. Also didn't hit Ocelot at all, apparently. But we have the perfect checkpoint now, so it's all fine. Everything's fine. Maybe I should only do that top spot that I did before. I accidentally chose the perfect spot on my first attempt.
I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet.
If I put more than one there, when he talks, I can't see.
Let's go.
No, I think I just put one. Okay.
You better hurry up.
Stop talking, you prick! I can't see how many... Okay.
Don't you want to settle this?
This is the perfect way to do this fight, because shooting him is absolutely for the fucking birds. There we go. Ow.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting
It did tell me that,
warmed
yeah.
up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you?
I'm like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
This is the horror part of the game. It's so cool.
Who the hell?
So very cool.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation.
That's one way.
Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
Could be.
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh,
That's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
How did they handle that
Who's
in
that?
the Steam
leader of
version?
the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong.
Boomer the Loud.
The nuclear war isn't gone.
Thank you for 13
in fact,
months.
It's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out.
Hell yeah, Boomer.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for
Not
watching.
only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss.
That's a very
I'll give
important
you my
disc.
card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Crazy.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now
that's
he's
amazing,
dead
Jim.
too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably how it went. Jim, I think you're right. So... I guess we go out the way we came. What level door is this over here? 4. All right.
You called Snake?
I'm gonna save and call it for the night, my friends.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
That's gonna do it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm really glad that we're playing this, honestly. Like I said, it was kind of righting a wrong. So I only ever played Twin Snakes. I never played this one. I've had it in the library. Just waiting. Yeah. And I think, especially for those of you who haven't really experienced Metal Gear Solid and don't know the story and stuff, the original Metal Gear Solid really is a fun and silly and cool story. And it's also very, weirdly, there's a sort of leftist politics thing to it. I'm not going to get into all that, but it is kind of a fun examination of sort of geopolitics in the United States and stuff like that. So, but the characters are fun, and it's not too hard to follow compared to later Metal Gear Solid stuff. This one is pretty easy to kind of wrap your head around and follow, so. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you next stream.